Alrighty, hello, happy Tuesday, and welcome to a new week of BreakTraders Breaks. We've got some great products releasing this week, including a 2001 certified football releasing tomorrow night. That's going to release tomorrow night, and you can join our release party for 25% off using promo code CF25. Using promo code CF25. I also would love to make y'all aware of another way that you can join that break. We are doing an 8-spot giveaway, another giveaway, and this one is to win a spot in the 2001 Certified Football Hobby Division Random that will be going off tomorrow night as well. That'll probably go off. I'll put the time for sure on our Instagram story, but all you have to do, follow BreakTraders on Instagram, like that post, and tag 3 friends in the comment. Alrighty, folks. We have one more team available. We'll be auctioning that off if it doesn't get sold before the next break from the unsold teams today. Otherwise, we had a pretty great sellout of those. Alrighty. Well, we might as well get going. Diving right in with break number 1189. This is going to be the 2021 Donruss Elite Hobby 1-box break. And there we have it. All the pick your team spots have closed. Awesome stuff right there. Love when that happens. Though we still will have a few awaiting payment spots available for y'all as well. It appears the Sacramento Kings may be available in this next break. We have Aaron Jones of the Packers, Quinn Williams of the Jets, a spellbound Randy Moss out of 349 of the Minnesota Vikings to Gregory. Following that up with Devin White of the Buccaneers and John Elway of the Broncos. Alrighty, looks like we're going to have our first either auto. This one looks like a memorabilia. Myles Garrett of the Browns, the Ascension of Tampa Bay, Stephon Gilmore of the Patriots, and Teddy Bridgewater of the Panthers right there. And here we go. It is going to be a Spark Plugs DeAndre Swift for the Detroit Lions, and that is going to Mr. CEO. The Spark Plugs DeAndre Swift right there. Alrighty, on to our next pack in this break. Justin Herbert of the Chargers, Matt Ryan of the Falcons. We have a rookie on deck, Elijah Moore of the New York Jets, and that is going to Mike right there. Following that up, we have Henry Ruggs III of the Raiders and Terry Bradshaw of the Steelers. Next, we have Justin Jefferson of the Vikings, Tyler Heineke of the Washington Football Team, and then we're going to have out of 99, that's Mr. Drew Lock of the Denver Broncos going to Chris. Followed up by Mark Brunell of the Jags and Ben Roethlisberger of the Steelers. Andrew, sorry to hear you're not a huge fan. Hopefully, maybe we'll pull a sick 49er and your tune will change there. Donruss Elite, I'll tell you, has been our most popular 2001 football product to date. Brandon Cooks of the Texans, Nick Bosa of the 49ers, Davis Mills RC of the Houston Texans going to Jordan, followed by Daniel Jones of the Giants and DeAndre Hopkins of the Cardinals. I believe we'll have some spots for auction right after this. As always, you can go to BreakTraders.com to enter into any of the available breaks on our site. Patrick Mahomes of the Chiefs, Joe Montana of the 49ers. We have an Alvin Kamara Elite deck of the New Orleans Saints going to Cynthia, followed by Matt Stafford of the Rams and Tom Brady of the Buccaneers. Aaron Rodgers of the Packers, followed by Jamal Adams of the Seahawks. And then we're going to have a black Justin Fields right there. Woo-wee! A black Justin Fields. Trying to figure out if that, there's no numbering on that, so 1 second here. If I am unsure. This says blacks are 1 of 1. Holy hell. Ken is going to be pretty happy because we just pulled a black Justin Fields right there. 1 of 1 with the black Fields. What a hit. Wow. Wow. Just a casual Tuesday 1 of 1. What a card for sure. Then we have Von Miller. Von Miller of the Broncos and Julian Edelman of the Patriots. So, Greg, is that considered, that's black though, right? That's not the Razzle Dazzle. Woo! Nick Chubb of the Browns, Brian Dawkins of the Eagles, a Justin Fields Elite Company that we will be randomizing at the end, followed by DJ Moore of the Panthers and Josh Jacobs of the Raiders. Yeah, that's what it looked like to me. Julio Jones of the Falcons, Travis Kelce of the Chiefs, a Quinnen Williams of the New York Jets, heading to Mike. Following that up with Marquise Brown of the Ravens and James Robinson of the Jaguars. Terry McLaurin of the Washington football team. We're going to have a redemption here. First, a rookie on deck, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Right there. What's going on, Haley? Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah of the Browns. Heading to Cynthia. Then we have Brian Urlacher of the Bears and Saquon Barkley of the Giants. And our redemption is going to be a Pen Pals Dez Fitzpatrick. Dez Fitzpatrick of the Tennessee Titans going to Kevin. Haley, we just pulled a 1 of 1 Justin Fields from the Donruss Elite. TJ Watt of the Cardinals, followed up by Stephon Diggs of the Bills. Zach Wilson of the Jets, headed to Mike, followed up by Larry Fitzgerald of the Cardinals and Jalen Ramsey of the Rams. Michael Thomas of the Saints, Frank Gifford of the Giants, a 2001 Sage Surratt of the Detroit Lions, headed to Mr. CEO, followed by A.J. Brown of the Titans and Barry Sanders of the Detroit Lions. Peyton Manning of the Colts, followed by DK Metcalf of the Seahawks, followed by a rookie elitist, Terrace Marshall Jr. of the Carolina Panthers, headed to T, followed by Tom Brady of the Patriots and Joe Mixon of the Bengals. Yeah, it's weird. It doesn't have any numbering on it, which is like the hardest part. Like, it's got to be something. It means pick your team. The PYT means pick your team. Baker Mayfield of the Browns, Miles Sanders of the Eagles, followed by Tyson Campbell of the Jaguars. Then we have a Derek Carr of the Raiders and Justin Tucker of the Ravens. Devontae Adams of the Green Bay Packers. We're going to have a turn of the century auto, followed by an elite deck, Terry McLaurin of the Washington Football Team. Then we have DJ Chark and Rob Gronkowski. If you go to our website, MK, we've got a ton of division randoms in random teams available. Our eBay ones, we just do... pick your teams. And then the turn of the century, Sage Surratt. Sage Surratt out of 49. The Sam Darnold of the Carolina Panthers, Khalil Mack of the Bears. Then we have Delvin Cook, 2001 throwback of the Minnesota Vikings, headed to Gregory, followed up by Drew Lock of the Broncos and Tua of the Miami Dolphins. I mean, we definitely have more PYT than other breaks because they're by far our most popular, but then we have Joey Bosa of the Chargers, Calvin Ridley of the Falcons, a rookie elitist, Jalen Waddle of the Dolphins going to Curtis, followed by Luke Kuechly of the Panthers and Drew Brees of the Saints. Three packs left in this one. Delvin Cook of the Vikings, Derrick Henry of the Titans, Christian Barmore of the New England Patriots going to Derek, followed by Jerry Rice of the 49ers and Jonathan Taylor of the Colts. Hoping it goes today or tomorrow. I would expect tomorrow for sure because I will run a little red zone deal on it if it's still stuck tomorrow. Jared Goff of the Lions, George Kittle of the 49ers. Then we have Odafe Owe of the Baltimore Ravens headed to Gregory, followed by TJ Watt of the Steelers and Zeke Elliott of the Cowboys. Joe Burrow of the Bengals, Mike Gesicki of the Dolphins, a rookie on deck, Mac Jones of the New England Patriots headed to Derek. And then we have Lamar Jackson of the Ravens and Aaron Donald of the Rams. Alrighty. And with that, we are done with this break. So we've got some randomizations and then the rundown to do. We're going to have to randomize this Fields Elite Company right here. And that'll be between the Bears, the Cowboys, the Saints, and the Washington Football Team. Three times. Cowboys, going to the owner of the Cowboys, which is going to be Kirk. Alrighty, let's run down these rookies. We have Odafe of the Ravens, Christian Barmore of the Patriots, the rookie elitist Jalen Waddle of the Dolphins, Tyson Campbell of the Jaguars, rookie elitist Terrace Marshall Jr. of the Panthers, the Sage Surratt throwback, followed by Zach Wilson of the Jets, Quinnen Williams of the Jets, and Davis Mills of the Houston Texans. Alrighty, now let's go on to our featured cards. Alrighty, first we have our 2 elite decks, Terry McLaurin of the Washington Football Team and Alvin Kamara of the Saints. And then we have 3 rookie on decks. We have Mac Jones, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, and Elijah Moore. Elijah Moore of the Jets going to Mike, Mac Jones of the Patriots to Derek, and Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah of the Browns going to Cynthia. And then on to some of our featured cards. We have the DeAndre Swift Spark Plugs patch, followed by the Sage Surratt turn of the century out of 49, and the Des Fitzpatrick Pen Pals auto. Des Fitzpatrick of the Tennessee Titans going to Kevin. Sage Surratt of the Lions heading to Mr. CEO, and DeAndre Swift of the Lions as well going to Mr. CEO. Alrighty, and our big hit out of this one was what appears to be the Razzle Dazzle Justin Fields. Razzle Dazzle Justin Fields right there. And with that, we are done with break 1189. We'll be right back from the hardwood with some select hobby hybrid basketball. Alrighty, we are back with some select hobby hybrid basketball, and we have one team to auction off here, and that is going to be the Sacramento Kings. Starting the bidding for the Kings at $5 in increments of $1. We have 7 from Harry, 13 from Chris. 14 from Brandon. Alrighty, we are going to start the countdown here. How it works, 30 seconds will be on the clock. And any bids in that 30 seconds will trigger another 15-second timer. Any bids continuing will keep triggering timers until we go 15 seconds without any other bids. $15 from Chris, which means we'll have 15 seconds to go here shortly. 16 from Brendan. 10 seconds left. 16. All right, 16 is the current high bid, 15 seconds on the clock. 17, the current high bid. And that will re-trigger a new one because that would have been during the main 15 seconds. 18, the current high bid. Another 15 seconds on the clock with Brendan with an 18 current high. 25 from Chris, the current high, and that will trigger another 15 seconds. 26, the current high bid with this 15 seconds. And we do have to 27, so we will trigger another 15 seconds. Alrighty, there we go. We have a winner, and it is Chris. Chris, $27. The link to pay is in the chat. And while we wait, we are going to do our first keyword. Our first keyword of the day, new TV show. Here we go. No correct guesses yet. Show giveaway guessing has ended. I'm just checking to see if we received payment. Either one works. Either one, Chris. Whatever works for you. And as soon as we receive that payment, we will go. But in the meantime, Keep typing brother in the chat. Oh, you don't get to find out the show until we have the get keyword. But type brother in the chat and you'll be entered to win as we randomize this one. All right, we've received payments. So John, give us a 5-second countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is Greg Banks.
Greg getting the Sage football that Harry gave a ranking of 0.01 or 0.1. And which I really realized after I purchased $1,000 worth of it that it was a 0.1 product. Derek Forrest, Ian Book, Jared Dokes, Sam Cosme, KJ Costello, Trevin Grime, and Trey Nixon. Alrighty. Well, here we go, folks. This is break 1190, the 2020-21 Select Basketball Hobby Hybrid H2. Four packs in this one. Let's see what we've got. Nikola Jokic of the Nuggets, followed by a courtside Jaylen Brown of the Boston Celtics. That's going to be going to Sam. Nice Jaylen Brown card right there. Following that courtside up with John Collins of the Hawks, John Collins of the Atlanta Hawks, and that is going to Phil. Then we're going to have a red Aaron Gordon out of 49. Out of 49 of the Denver Nuggets. And that is going to Anthony. Anthony, welcome to BreakTraders. Followed by Bam Adebayo of the Heat and Aniko Okongwu of the Atlanta Hawks right there. So I welcomed Anthony to BreakTraders. And anyone else that is new to BreakTraders, you can use promo code NEWBT for 20% off your first purchase. That's always helpful if there's a break out there that you're interested in that we're not running a special on. Like, for example, today. 25% off any certified football to get you in for the opening night party tomorrow night. And then we're also still running discounts on UFC, and we've got a lot more UFC coming in. I bought a case of that, and we will be rocking and rolling through that over the next couple weeks. Derrick Rose of the Knicks, Akira Lewis Jr. RC of the New Orleans Pelicans headed to Robert, followed by a disco Ben Simmons of the 76ers going to Norman. Then we have Damian Lillard of the Trailblazers, a silver Damian Lillard of the Blazers going to Jacob. Jacob, welcome to BreakTraders. Regular Damian Lillard, and then a Therese Maxey of the 76ers going to Norman. Duncan Robinson of the Heat, Udoka Azubuike of the Jazz, and that's going to Cynthia right there. Followed up by Sekou Doumbouya of the Pistons, another out of 49. This one going to be a Xavier Tillman RC of the Memphis Grizzlies going to Christopher. Followed up by Kemba Walker of the Celtics and a Xavier Tillman base of the Grizzlies heading to Chris as well. We have Anthony Davis of the Lakers, Lou Williams of the Hawks, a disco Terrell Terry of the Dallas Mavericks going to Wingachen, followed by Buddy Hield, the disco courtside of the Sacramento Kings going to Christopher right there. Nice disco courtside. Followed by Brandon Ingram of the Pelicans and Tobias Harris of the 76ers. And there we have it. That is the end of this break. Let's run it down. We have Terrell Terry of the Dallas Mavericks with the disco right there, headed to Wingachun, followed by Xavier Tillman base of the Grizzlies to Christopher, Hideko Azubuike of the Jazz to Cynthia, Therese Maxey of the 76ers to Norman, Kira Lewis Jr. of the New Orleans Pelicans going to Robert, and Oniko Okongwu of the Atlanta Hawks headed to Phil. Yeah, I figured that was not the king you were looking for. Alrighty, our featured cards. We have the two court sides. We have Buddy Hield Disco going to Chris and Jaylen Brown of the Celtics headed to Sam. And then we have the two Reds out of 49. The Aaron Gordon 10 out of 49 and Xavier Tillman 38 out of 49 to wrap up that break. 1190. The Panini Select Hobby Hybrid one box pick your team. And we will be right back from BT Park. Here we go. We're back with some absolute baseball, and we've got 4 teams to auction off here. 4 teams to auction off. The first one is going to be the Miami Marlins. We're going to start the bidding for them at $5 in increments of $1. $5 from Curtis. Do we have 6? $8 from Brendan. 8 from Brendan. We will start the 30-second countdown. $30 on the clock. Any bids here will trigger a rebid. 9 from Harry. And now after this point, the rebid will be, or a countdown will be triggered. Alrighty. Harry is the winner there with $9 for the Miami Marlins. Now we have the Minnesota Twins. The bidding for them will start at $5 in increments of $1. Let's get some Kaboom cards again for sure. $7 from Brendan. 7 from Brendan, the current high bid. We will start the countdown here. Any bids after the countdown gets started will trigger rebids or recountdowns. Alrighty. Brendan takes the Twins. Brendan takes the Twins. Brendan, you can pay now or you can wait because we have the 2 more teams to go. And the next team is going to be the Padres. Bidding for them will start at $5 and increments of $1. $8 from Harry. The current high bid, we will start the countdown. 30 seconds on the clock. $20 from Curtis. $11 from Harry. And another 15 seconds has begun. And Harry takes the Padres for 11. Alrighty, and we have one more team to auction off here, and it is going to be the San Francisco Giants. The bidding with the Giants will begin at $5 in increments of $1. Brendan with 5 for the Giants. The countdown, 30 seconds on the clock. Brendan in the lead with 5 for the Giants. Harry's all paid up, which I think means he's giving this one to Brendan if he wants it. Alrighty, Brendan has won it. Brendan, that's a total of $12. Please send that via PayPal. Please send that via PayPal. And while we wait to receive that payment, you can get those teams loaded. We will do our next keyword. Alrighty, John, you good to go? John is good to go, which means I'm good to go. The next keyword is young. Forever young. I wanna be forever young. Different strokes is not correct. We've received Harry's payment. Young Sheldon, incorrect. Malcolm in the Middle is incorrect. And I believe the keyword show giveaway guessing has ended. Sorry, we're still having some issues here with our restream, so sometimes I don't see what John puts in there. Here we go, folks. Some Absolute Baseball. This is break 1191, the 2021 Absolute Baseball Pick Your Team. Let's see what we've got here. We've been super hot with Absolute Baseball, and I would love to keep that going. Paul Goldschmidt of the St. Louis Cardinals heading to Chris, followed by Matt Olson of the Oakland Athletics to Curtis. Then we have Joey Votto of the Cincinnati Reds going to Alex. Alex, welcome to BreakTraders. Joe Jackson of the Chicago White Sox headed to Curtis. Then we have Colin Moran of the Pittsburgh Pirates, and that is going to Curtis as well. And then we have a little shoeless Joe Jackson out of 149 of the Chicago White Sox going to Curtis as well. Alrighty. And before we get into the memorabilias, let's see what we've got here. We've got an Unsung Heroes, Matt Chapman. Unsung Heroes, Matt Chapman of the Oakland Athletics going to Curtis. Haley. Followed by a Power Harmon Killebrew of the Minnesota Twins out of 149. Nice hit right there. Our first memorabilia going to be Jason Dominguez of the New York Yankees, and that is headed to Anthony. Anthony, welcome to BreakTraders. Here's a little JD for you to get started. And our second memorabilia of this mini box is going to be a San Diego Padre, and that is going to be out of 50, and that is Mr. Ryan Weathers, RC. Ryan Weathers of the Padres, and that is headed to Harry. I really love Absolute Baseball. I love it because it's small with good pulls. Like the big baseballs, the top series too. I don't mind select, but like those tops and Bowman Chrome, which we're gonna have a lot of coming up, or tops, we're gonna it's just like a ton of product. Alrighty. We have the Power Alex Rodriguez of the Texas Rangers, and that's going to be going to Rob. Followed by Fernando Tatis of the San Diego Padres right there, the Extreme Team, going to Harry Hood right there. Followed by George. I'd be down to do a case. I'll see if I can get one. George Spinner of the Toronto Blue Jays going to Mel. Javier Baez of the Cubs headed to Curtis. Blake Snell of the Padres going to Harry. Brian Anderson of the Miami Marlins to Harry. Jimmy Fox of the Philadelphia Phillies going to Curtis. And then we have a Yu Darvish out of 149 of the San Diego Padres going to Harry as well. Alrighty, our next memorabilia is going to be a Yoshitomo Tsuzugo of the Tampa Bay Rays, and that's a little tools of the trade going to Chris. And then here we go. Our last hit of the night is going to be Nick Senzel, and that is a Nick Senzel of the Cincinnati Reds out of 10. Woo! A nice little out of 10 Nick Senzel of the Reds going to Alex. Alrighty, well, let's run these down. Yu Darvish out of 149 of the Padres to Harry. Hermiston Killebrew out of 149 of the Minnesota Twins to Brendan. And then we have Joe Jackson out of 149 of the Chicago White Sox. And now on to our featured cards. First, our two tools of the trade. We have Yoshitomo of the Tampa Bay Rays and Jason Dominguez of the New York Yankees. Following that up, we have the Ryan Weathers art out of 50 auto, and then the Nick Senzel out of 10 auto. Nice finish right there to some absolute baseball. Jason Dominguez of the Yanks going to Anthony. Yoshitomo of the Rays to Chris. Ryan Weathers of the Padres to Harry. And Nick Senzel of the Reds to Alex. And with that, we are done with break 1191. Break 1191. We will be back in 3 minutes with some 2020 Donruss Optic Hobby Hybrid. Here we go. And we are back with some 2020 football product. Loved opening this last week, so I decided to toss some in for today as well. We will have one team to auction off in our next break and 2 teams to auction off in break 1194, Chad. But before we get into that, we're going to do the randomization of our last keyword. So type young in the chat. Type young in the chat to be entered to win on a randomization right here. All right, John, can we get a countdown?
Sure. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is Haley.
Going to Haley. Haley with the Marvel Captain America Civil War pack. We'll send that to you so you can open that on your own. In the meantime, we'll pull one we can open here. And it's going to be an Upper Deck Hockey. Jordan Greenway, followed by Tyler Bozak, Patrick Kane, a Portuguese Nikolai Kinzel of the Sharks, Ty Deleandre Dazzlers, Mark Giorando, Michael Kempfrey, and Ilya Mikhev. There we go. Some hockey for Haley. And folks, I do have some more of those little Marvel Civil War packs. If you'd be interested in them, if you'd like them, or if you have kids, anything like that, shoot us an email at support@breaktraders.com, and I'd be happy to toss one in for you. If we have enough, first come first serve on those, but I'd be happy to toss them in your pack that gets, or when your package gets sent out next week. Those both go to Haley, John. Alrighty, folks. Here we go. This is break 1192, the 2020 Donruss Optic Hobby Hybrid H2 1 box. Pick your team. We got the 4 cards per pack, 8 packs per box. Looking for those little Mojo parallels. We did do some Optic last week, and I enjoyed picking it up. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna grab another one to do it for an eBay this time. We have Kenneth Murray of the Chargers, a Jordan Love rated rookie. Jordan Love rated rookie of the Green Bay Packers going to Patrick, a My House Patrick Mahomes. One of the new inserts right there. A little My House Patrick Mahomes of the Kansas City Chiefs going to Stacy. Welcome to Break Traders. Stacy, there's a cool little card for you right there, followed by Stephon Gilmore of the Patriots. We have a Jeremy Chin RC of the Carolina Panthers. Jeremy Chin of the Carolina Panthers, followed by a Red Mojo James Morgan rated rookie of the New York Jets going to Michael. Then we have the Retro Series, Jerry Rice of the 49ers and Julio Jones of the Atlanta Falcons. We have Mackie Becton of the New York Jets, and that is going to Michael, followed by another James Morgan rated rookie headed over to Michael, followed by a silver Tristan Wirfs of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to Michael as well. And then we have a Patrick Mahomes base of the Kansas City Chiefs. Josiah DeGuara of the Green Bay Packers going to Patrick RC, followed by the Red Mojo Trevon Diggs RC. Holy hell. Holy hell. Folks, hold on to your britches. I just really want to double check something quick right here. Oh my goodness. This card roughly going for around $1,000. Well, maybe $600 is the last sold, but it is listed for much higher than that. Bang! Bang! It's a downtown Tua of the Miami Dolphins going to Ren. We're going downtown! Wow. Wow. What a hit right there. Wow. Fire right there. Followed by a J.J. Watt of the Houston Texans. Alrighty. Next up, we have Damon Arnett of the Raiders RC of the Los Angeles Raiders going to Slade. A rated rookie Antonio Gandy Golden of the Washington Football Team. A silver Jets Darnold. And then an A.J. Brown of the Titans. 3 packs left. 3 packs left, and I am worked up. Tristan Wirfs, RC of the Chiefs. Or of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Sorry, misspoke. They're going to Michael. Followed by a Red Mojo Jordan Love of the Green Bay Packers going to Patrick. Then we have a Dominators Nick Chubb. The Dominators Nick Chubb of the Cleveland Browns going to Lucas. Followed up by Devontae Adams of the Green Bay Packers heading to Patrick. We have Noah Ignobokumbi of the Miami Dolphins headed to Ren. Brandon Ayuk, a rated rookie of the 49ers, going to Slade. Then we're going to have a blue Max Crosby out of 299 of the Raiders. Right there. Followed by a Juju Smith-Schuster of the Steelers. Sorry, Haley, now you can see it on the right side. I thought I hit the featured card button, but sometimes our thing's been acting a little funky lately. We have the Raekwon Davis RC of the Miami Dolphins, followed by a Red Mojo John Hightower of the Philadelphia Eagles, and that is going to be going to Antonios. Then the rookies, Jacob Eason of the Indianapolis Colts headed to Blake. And then Baker Mayfield to wrap it up. Alrighty, let's run down these rookies. We have the rookies, edition Jacob Eason of the Colts going to Blake. John Hightower of Red Mojo of the Eagles to Antonius. Raekwon Davis of the Miami Dolphins going to Ren. Brandon Ayuk, rated rookie of the Steelers or 49ers, headed to Slade. Noah of the Miami Dolphins to Ren. Tristan Wirfs of the Bucks going to Michael. Antonio Gandy Golden rated rookie to Antonios. Damon Arnett of the Raiders going to Slade. The Red Mojo Trevon Diggs of the Cowboys to Christian. Followed by Josiah DeGuerra of the Green Bay Packers. Headed to Patrick. Tristan Wirfs Silver of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. James Morgan of the Jets. Mekhi Becton of the Jets. The Red Mojo James Morgan of the Jets. Those are all going to Michael. Jeremy Chin of the Carolina Panthers to Lucas. And then Jordan Love of the Green Bay Packers heading to Patrick. And now on to our featured cards. We have the My House Patrick Mahomes and the Red Mojo Jordan Love. Jordan Love of the Packers heading to Patrick. The Red Mojo Patrick Mahomes My House of the Chiefs going to Stacy. I'm trying to remember, but I'm really blanking. And then here we go, folks. We're going downtown with Tua of the Miami Dolphins headed to Ren. Great hit right there. Alrighty, folks. And with that, we will be right back. And that's the end of break 1192 with some select baseball. We are back with some select baseball. Some select baseball in the house. And looks like we have one team to auction off in this break. And it's going to be the Pittsburgh Pirates. We will start the bidding for them at $5 in increments of $1. Sorry, I was working on my story for that post. We have 8 from Josh. 8 from Josh, the current high bid. We will start the countdown. Any bids that occur during this countdown will re-trigger a 15-second countdown at the end, and that will continue to happen until we go 15-second countdown without any bids. 8 from Josh, the current high bid. Chris with $10, which means we will have another countdown. $11 from Curtis. Yep. Yeah, I'll be posting in there today what time you have to complete it by. 12 from Chris, starting a new countdown. Just the certified promo and then the UFC promo as well. That broke, Chris. You can scroll back to watch it, but that occurred at 12:20. Alrighty. And Chris takes it with $12. Chris, please drop your payment in the chat. In the meantime, we will do our next keyword, our next show keyword guess while we wait. It's quite possible. And here we go. The keyword is love. Right now, Haley, I think you'd like the UFC because we've been using the hockey rink since we've got nothing else to use it for. And that is like the closest to an octagon look. No correct guesses yet. Boy Meets World.
With 2 seconds to go.
With 2 seconds to go, Michael gets it. Boy Meets World. One of my favorite shows growing up. And Michael's going to get a Contenders football blaster. Mark Ingram, followed by Kenny Galladay, Marlon Mack, a Rookie of the Year Contenders, Riley Ridley. Don't think he was actually a Rookie of the Year contender right there. Aaron Jones of the Packers, Joe Mixon of the Bengals, and Mike Evans of the Bucks, followed by Patrick Mahomes of the Chiefs. No problem, Chris. Appreciate you following up on that. I will double check where you can get those teams loaded, though. And wait 1 second. You'll be able to grab his info. He appears he was in a break earlier with us as well.
Okay.
Yep. It is. He was the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies was one of his team in an earlier break. Alrighty, folks, here we go. Some select baseball. This is break 1193, the 2021 select baseball picker team. 12 packs per box, 5 cards per pack. These ones, they always are so weirdly put in, I always count 2, 4. Perfect. looks like we're going to have a thick card right here, but it appears to be just a filler. We have Nolan Arenado of the St. Louis Cardinals, followed by Jorge Oña of the San Diego Padres going to Adam. And then we're going to have a out of 149. It is Brandon Lowe of the Tampa Bay Rays going to Derek. Followed up by our filler card. Then we have a silver Austin Meadows of the Tampa Bay Rays headed to Derek as well. Followed by a Spencer Howard RC of the Philadelphia Phillies going to Adam. On to our next pack in this one. Evan Longoria of the San Francisco Giants, a Monte Harrison RC of the Miami Marlins going to Derek, followed by a Luke Voigt moonshots of the New York Yankees headed to Brooks, and then we have a Nelson Cruz moonshots of the Minnesota Twins going to Rob, followed by David Fletcher of the Los Angeles Angels. Dustin May of the Dodgers, followed by an Alex Kirilloff RC of the Minnesota Twins going to Rob. And then we have the lime green Rhys Hoskins out of 99 of the Philadelphia Phillies going to Adam. Out of 99 right there. Following that up with the filler card. Then we have the red, white, and blue Anthony Santana of the Baltimore Orioles going to Cameron. What's going on, Kevin? Followed by Kyber Ruiz of the Los Angeles Dodgers going to Jason. We have Andres Jimenez of the Cleveland Guardians RC going to Jordan, followed by Paul Goldschmidt of the St. Louis Cardinals. Then we have Marcel Ozuna of the Atlanta Braves headed to Brooks, followed up by a Brady Singer RC of the Kansas City Royals going to Braken. And here we go. Our memorabilia going to be a Nate Pearson rookie patch auto of the Toronto Blue Jays, and that is going to Darian, and that is out of 199. We have a Josh Fleming RC of the Tampa Bay Rays heading to Derek, followed by Eloy Jimenez of the White Sox, Rafael Devers of the Red Sox, a Phenoms Jack Flaherty of the St. Louis Cardinals heading to Brooks, followed by a Hyesung Kim RC of the San Diego Padres going to Adam. J.P. Crawford of the Mariners, a Letty Taveras RC, Letty Taveras of the Texas Rangers going to Michael, followed by Enola Paredes of the Houston Astros heading to Phil. Then we have a silver Miguel Rojas of the Miami Marlins going to Derek, followed by Nick Ahmed of the Arizona Diamondbacks. Just halfway through this bad boy. We have a Deivi Garcia RC, Deivi Garcia of the New York Yankees headed to Brooks, followed by a Trent Grisham of the Padres, and then it's the Lightning Kansas City's Whit Merrifield of the Royals headed to Breaking right there. A nice little Lightning print, followed up by an Anderson Tejada of the Texas Rangers going to Michael. And then we're going to have out of 299, it is a Jorge Mateo. Jorge Mateo right there with the art rookie patch auto of the San Diego Padres headed to Adam. Josh Bell of the Nationals. Who lives, who dies, who tells Trevor's story of the Rockies, followed by Juan Soto of the Nationals. Travis Blakenhorn of the Minnesota Twins RC going to Rob, followed by Kyle Lewis of Seattle. Andy Young, RC of the Arizona Diamondbacks, going to Harry, followed by Anthony Rizzo of the Chicago Cubs, going to Phil. Then we have a Sensations, Aaron Judge of the Yanks, headed to Brooks. Then we have Rhys Hoskins of the Phillies, going to Adam. And here we go. It is going to be a patch, and that is Mr. Christian Javier of the Houston Astros. And that is out of 150. Javier Baez of the Cubs, Christian Pache RC of the Atlanta Braves headed to Brooks, followed by a red Anthony Rendon out of 199 of the Los Angeles Angels, and that's going to be going to Justin, followed up by a filler card. Then we have a I don't want no scrubs except for Andre of the Houston Astros, and that is going to Phil, followed up by Ryan Mountcastle of the Baltimore Orioles, going to Cameron. And remember, 10% off when you buy 3 or more spots in a break. Ozzie Albies of the Braves, followed by Jose Barrios of the Twins. Then we have a Select Stars, Charlie Blackmon of the Colorado Rockies, headed to Jordan, followed by a Brian Hayes RC of the Pittsburgh Pirates, going to Christopher. And then we have a big patch, and that is a Casey Mize of the Detroit Tigers. And that is going to Breaking Bay. One pack left here. Corey Seager of the Angels, or of the Dodgers, followed by Liam Hendricks of the Chicago White Sox. Then we have Shane McCallahan of the Tampa Bay Rays going to Derek. A silver Daz Cameron of the Tigers going to Breaking. And then Dalton Jeffries of the Oakland Athletics going to Cynthia. Alrighty, let's run down these rookies. We have Dalton Jeffries of the Oakland Athletics to Cynthia. A silver Daz Cameron of the Detroit Tigers going to Breaking. Shane McCallahan of the Tampa Bay Rays. Brian Hayes of the Pirates. Ryan Mountcastle of the Orioles. Andre Scrub of Houston. Christian Pache of the Atlanta Braves. Followed by Andy Young of the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Tricolor, Travis Blakenhorn of the Twins. Anderson Tejada Premier of the Rangers, followed by the Debbie Garcia of the Yanks, Anola Paredes of the Yankees, Letty Tavares of the Rangers, the Premier level Hae-Sung Kim of the Padres, Josh Fleming of the Tampa Bay Rays, the Premier Brady Singer of Kansas City, Andres Jimenez of the Cleveland Guardians, followed up by a Premier level Kybert Ruiz of the Angels, Alex Kirilloff of the Twins, Monte Harrison of Miami, Premier level Spencer Howard of Philadelphia, and Jorge Oña of the Padres. And now on to our featured cards. First, we have the lime green out of 99, Rhys Hoskins, and then the Thunder and Lightning, Whit Merrifield of the Kansas City Royals. And now on to our our other memorabilia hits, we have Christian Javier of Houston and Casey Mize of Detroit, followed by 2 rookie patch autos and Nate Pearson and Jorge Mateo. Christian Javier of the Houston Astros heading to Phil. Casey Mize of the Detroit Tigers going to Breaking Bay. We have Jorge Mateo of the San Diego Padres going to Adam, and Nate Pearson of the Toronto Blue Jays going to Darian. And with that, we are done with baseball, quite possibly for the day. We'll be right back with 2 straight Donruss Elite breaks. All right, we have a Donruss Elite break. We have 2 teams to auction off here, and we are going to do them at the same time. It's going to be the Tennessee Titans and the Washington Football Team. Bidding will begin at $5 in increments of $1. It's a package deal. So, Steve, are you bidding on the package of the Washington Football Team and Tennessee Titans for $5? $10 from Chris. $10 from Chris. Sorry, I think I've confused you. I'll type it in the chat in case people are on mute. So these teams are selling as a package deal. All bids are for the combination of both teams together. And it looks like Steven has the high bid with $12 for the combo pack. And with that, we're going to start a 30-second countdown. 14 from Chris. Any bids that occur during this 30-second countdown will re-trigger a 15-second at the end of this countdown. 30 seconds on the clock. 15. Current high bid. Alrighty. Brendan takes him for $15. Brendan, the PayPal link is in the chat. And we will randomize our last keyword. Love. Type love in the chat to be randomized for the victory. Love, love, love. All right, John, can we get a countdown?
Sure. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is Michael Warner again.
Michael Warner.
He guessed Boy Meets World.
Got it. Awesome. Well, but here we go. We've got some soccer for Michael. Adan Januzzi. Show Royce. Oh. R. Valadulia. Wow, this is why we don't do soccer. R. Valadulio again. Wait, that's two different players. Sean Weisman, Oscar Plano, Pablo Herves, followed by Guido Rodriguez. Then we have Euros Racic. Then we have Inaki Williams, followed by Paco Alazar. Then we have a Pierre Milla, followed by Angel Correa, Mike Mikel. Then we have Yusuf, Jose Luis Morales, the historic ticket, Amira Lapa, and Angel Montoro. And we are good to go. Just give me one quick second here. Sorry. Here we go. This is break 1194, the Donruss Elite One Box Pick Your Team from the eBay auction. Look at Haley really trying to push that Phoenix Team Random, get that moving. We have Travis Kelce of the Kansas City Chiefs. And then, sorry folks about that, we got the Javonte Williams pen pals of the Denver Broncos. And that is going to Chris. Followed up by an Aaron Rodgers Elite deck. Then we have Luke Kuechly of the Panthers and Drew Brees of the Saints. Then we have Haley. Terry McLaurin of the Washington Football Team, J.J. Watt of the Cardinals, Caleb Farley of the Tennessee Titans heading to Brendan, followed up by Jerry Rice of the 49ers and Jonathan Taylor of the Colts. Stephon Diggs of the Bills, Michael Thomas of the Saints, a 2001 throwback Hunter Long of the Miami Dolphins heading to Michael, followed by TJ Watt of the Steelers and Zeke Elliott of the Cowboys. We have Frank Gifford of the Giants, followed by Peyton Manning of the Colts. And then we have a Dwayne Eskridge die cut right there of the Seattle Seahawks headed to Chris. Headed to Chris right there. That's Dwayne Eskridge of the Seattle Seahawks. Then we have Lamar Jackson of the Ravens and Aaron Donald of the Rams. DK Metcalf of the Seahawks, Baker Mayfield of the Browns, Nick Chubb out of 76 of the Browns, headed to Cynthia, followed up by Devin White of the Buccaneers and John Elway of the Broncos. Taylor Heineke of the Washington football team, Brandon Cooks of the Texans. Then we have a Sean Wade of the Baltimore Ravens headed to Josh, followed by Alvin Kamara of the Saints and Brett Favre of the Packers. Nick Bosa of the 49ers, followed by Patrick Mahomes of the Kansas City Chiefs. A rookie on deck, Rashad Bateman of the Baltimore Ravens going to Josh, followed up by Darius Leonard of the Colts and Russell Wilson of the Seahawks. Chris, I would be surprised if any others break today unless we close out that Phoenix football team random. There's 17 spots left at $25 a spot. Joe Montana of the 49ers, Aaron Rodgers of the Packers, a spellbound Patrick Mahomes of the Kansas City Chiefs, and that is going to Tyra, followed up by CeeDee Lamb of the Cowboys and Jalen Hurts of the Eagles. Yeah, we will certainly break anything that fills. There's a Donruss Elite Pick Your Team with 12 spots left. Some Spectre basketball, some Revolution basketball with 6 spots left. Then we have Jamal Adams of the Seahawks, followed by Nick Chubb of the Browns. And Ascension, that's the Buffalo Bills right there. DJ Chark of the Jags and Rob Gronkowski of the Bucks. Let's get Donald to Kyle Pitts for his birthday. Brian Dawkins of the Eagles, Julio Jones of the Falcons, and then boom, shakalaka, there we go. It's Mr. Kyle Pitts of the Atlanta Falcons going to Donald. Happy birthday. Then we have Drew Lock of the Broncos and Tua of the Miami Dolphins. $25 before any discount, and if you use promo code NEWBT if you're a new breaker or a new purchaser with us, you get 20% off your spot, and any current users get 10% off if they purchase 3 spots or more. Jimmy Garoppolo of the San Francisco 49ers, T. Higgins of the Bengals, a spellbound Dan Marino out of 349 right there, followed up by DJ Moore of the Panthers and Josh Jacobs of the Raiders. Michael Strahan, followed by an elite deck, Kyler Murray. Then we've got the Hollywood Brown of the Baltimore Ravens, followed by James Robinson of the Jags. And then our thick card in here is going to be a throwback out of $2.99, and that is Roger Staubach of the Dallas Cowboys heading to Steven. Devontae Adams of the Green Bay Packers, Sam Darnold of the Panthers. Out of 49, it is a Carlos Boogie Basham rookie right there of the Buffalo Bills headed to John, followed by Brian Urlacher of the Bears and Saquon Barkley of the Giants. Khalil Mack of the Bears, followed by Joey Bosa of the Chargers. Kellen Mond out of $3.99 of the Minnesota Vikings to David, followed up by Larry Fitzgerald of the Cardinals and Jalen Ramsey of the Rams. Miles Sanders of the Eagles. Followed up by Stephon Gilmore of the Patriots and Teddy Bridgewater of Carolina. Then we're going to have the rookie elitist Trevor Lawrence of the Jacksonville Jaguars going to Austin. And then our turn of the century auto, a Detroit Lion from the University of Notre Dame. It is Javon McKinley, and that is going to Cynthia. Awesome. Thrilled to hear that. Thank you. Thanks for joining us. Hopefully you come back. We've always got a ton of breaks on our website. Tre'Davious White of the Bills, Tyreek Hill of the Kansas City Chiefs, a 2001 throwback, Patrick Mahomes of the Chiefs going to Tyra, followed by Henry Ruggs of the Raiders, and a Steelers Terry Bradshaw. Chase Young of the Washington football team, Joe Namath of the Jets, a rookie on deck, Zach Wilson of the New York Jets, headed to Nick, followed up by Mark Brunell of the Jags and Ben Roethlisberger of the Steelers. And we have 3 packs left in this break. We have David Montgomery of the Bears, Keenan Allen of the Chargers, a Trevor Lawrence out of 599 of the Jacksonville Jaguars going to Austin, followed by Daniel Jones of the Giants and DeAndre Hopkins of the Cardinals. Kyler Murray of the Cardinals, followed by Randy Moss of the Vikings. Then we have a Ryan Tannehill of the Tennessee Titans. And that is headed to Brendan, followed by Matt Stafford of the Rams and Tom Brady of the Buccaneers. I like Elite. I feel like they're cool. They're nice looking cards. But I mean, we're just every week we have a new release and they get better and better. Ryan Tannehill of the Titans, DeAndre Swift of the Lions, and Ascension New Orleans Saints, followed by Von Miller of the Broncos and Julian Edelman of the Patriots. Alrighty, let's run these rookies down. But first, we have the 2 elite decks, Aaron Rodgers and Kyler Murray. All right, we've got Trevor Lawrence of the Jacksonville Jaguars going to Austin. The rookie on deck, Zach Wilson of the Jets going to Nick. The rookie elitist, Trevor Lawrence of the Jags. Kellen Mond of the Minnesota Vikings going to David. The Carlos Boogie Basham out of 49 of the Buffalo Bills headed to John. Followed by Kyle Pitts of the Atlanta Falcons headed to Donald. The rookie on deck, Rashad Bateman of the Ravens to Josh. Sean Wade of the Ravens. The Hunter Long throwback of the Dolphins going to Michael. And Caleb Farley of the Tennessee Titans to Brendan. And now on to our featured cards. We have the Spellbound Patrick Mahomes. The Spellbound Patrick Mahomes out of 99. That's 63 out of 99 of the Kansas City Chiefs going to Tyra. Followed up by R1 throwback. That's going to be Roger Staubach out of 299 of the Dallas Cowboys head to Steven. And then we have 2 rookie autos. We have Javonte Williams of the Denver Broncos heading to Chris. And Javon McKinley of the Detroit Lions headed to Cynthia. And the last card in this break is going to be the Dwayne Eskridge die cut of the Seattle Seahawks going to Chris. And with that, we are done with break 1149. Done with break 1149. And we will be right back with break 1181. Alrighty, we are back. And we're going to dive right into it. This is break 1181, the 2021 Don Russ Elite One Box Pick Your Team. And it appears this will be the last break of today. But don't miss out. Tomorrow night we have the Certified Football Release Party. Certified Football Release Party. And the only way you can get in on our new releases on release day is through Shopify. And we're running 25% off using code CF25. James Robinson of the Jaguars, Brian Urlacher of the Bears, followed by Elijah Moore of the New York Jets RC right there. Then we have Aaron Jones of the Packers and Quinnen Williams of the Jets. Saquon Barkley of the Giants, followed by Larry Fitzgerald of the Cardinals. Then we have a Sage Surratt out of $3.99 of the Detroit Lions. And that is headed to Josh, followed by Myles Garrett of the Browns and Justin Herbert of the Chargers. Justin Herbert, curious to see what he brings to the table this year. Aaron Donald of the Rams, followed by Devin White of the Buccaneers. Then we have an elite company that we're going to have to randomize at the end of this break. That's Jeremiah Owasu, followed by David Montgomery of the Bears and Keenan Allen of the Chargers. Stephon Gilmore of the Patriots, followed by John Elway of the Broncos. We have Khalil Mack of the Chicago Bears going to Scott, followed up with Kyler Murray of the Cardinals and Randy Moss of the Minnesota Vikings. Teddy Bridgewater of the Panthers, followed by a rookie on deck, Jamar Chase of the Cincinnati Bengals going to James. The 2001 throwback, Jarrett Patterson of the Washington football team headed to Jordan. Ryan Tannehill of the Titans and DeAndre Swift of the Lions. And then we're going to have a Pen Pals auto, and it is going to be Najee Harris of the Pittsburgh Steelers going to David. Struggling to open this one. Some packs just weird. Henry Ruggs of the Raiders, followed by Terry Bradshaw of the Steelers. We have Dwame Brown of the Washington football team headed to Jordan. Then we have Jimmy Garoppolo of the 49ers and T. Higgins of the Bengals. Mark Brunell of the Jags, Ben Roethlisberger of the Steelers, a rookie on deck, Zach Wilson of the New York Jets headed to Matthew. The 2001 throwback, Mac Jones of the Patriots going to Adam, followed by Michael Strahan of the Giants and Devontae Adams of the Packers. Matt Stafford of the Rams, Von Miller of the Broncos, a Levi out of 99 of the Detroit Lions going to Josh, followed up by Joey Bosa of the Chargers and Calvin Ridley of the Falcons. We have Drew Brees of the Saints, Jerry Rice of the 49ers, Kyle Pitts of the Atlanta Falcons going to Phil, followed by Baker Mayfield of the Browns and Miles Sanders of the Eagles. Jonathan Taylor of the Colts, TJ Watt of the Steelers, an Elite Deck Tua of the Miami Dolphins, and that is going to be headed to James, followed up by Tre'Davious White of the Bills and Tyreek Hill of the Chiefs. We have Zeke Elliott of the Cowboys, followed by Lamar Jackson of the Ravens, a Field Vision, a Russell Wilson of the Seahawks headed to Carl, followed by Chase Young of the Washington Football Team and Joe Namath of the Jets. Josh Jacobs of the Raiders, Hollywood Brown of the Ravens, Christian McCaffrey, Elite Deck of the Carolina Panthers, headed to Lucas, followed by Joe Burrow of the Bengals and Mike Gesicki of the Dolphins. DeAndre Hopkins of the Cardinals, Matt Stafford of the Rams, an Elite Deck Khalil Mack of the Bears headed to Scott, followed by Nick Chubb of the Browns and Brian Dawkins of the Eagles. Jalen Ramsey of the Rams, A.J. Brown of the Titans, a rookie elitist, Najee Harris of the Pittsburgh Steelers headed to David, followed by Matt Ryan of the Falcons and Justin Jefferson of the Vikings. Barry Sanders of the Lions, Tom Brady of the Patriots, followed by a spellbound Dan Marino of the Dolphins headed to James. Then we have Tyler Heineke of the Washington Football Team and Brandon Cooks of the Houston Texans. Joe Mixon of the Bengals, followed by a Craftsman Nick Chubb out of 99 of the Cleveland Browns going to Carl. Then we've got the rookie on deck, Travis Etienne of the Jacksonville Jaguars headed to David, Nick Bosa of the 49ers, and Patrick Mahomes of the Chiefs. Derek Carr of the Raiders, Justin Tucker of the Ravens, a Kyle Trask Aspirations out of 89 of the Buccaneers going to Lucas, followed by Joe Montana of the 49ers and Aaron Rodgers of the Green Bay Packers. 3 packs left here. Juju Smith-Schuster of the Steelers, Dak Prescott of the Cowboys, a Zach Wilson Aspirations out of 99 of the New York Jets headed to Matthew, followed by Jamal Adams of the Seahawks and Nick Chubb of the Browns. 2 packs left. One of these, there should be another auto. We have the Tom Brady, followed by the Ascension of the Buccaneers, 2001 throwback elite Caleb Farley of the Titans, Devin Cook of the Vikings, Derrick Henry of the Titans. And here we go. It is going to be a Back to the Future Deontay Johnson auto right there, the second auto in this pack of the Steelers headed to David. David really cleaning up today. Julian Edelman of the Patriots, DJ Moore of the Panthers, 2001 throwback John Elway of the Broncos going to Jordan, followed by Jared Goff of the Lions and George Kittle of the 49ers. And with that, we are done with that break, and we have to randomize this elite company. And this will be between the Browns, the Eagles, the Cowboys, and the Vikings. And that's going to be 10 times. And it is going to the Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings going to Ian. Congratulations, Ian. Alrighty, we had some elite decks. The Christian McCaffrey, the Khalil Mack, and the Tua right there. And now we'll run down our rookies. The 2001 Caleb Farley of the Tennessee Titans, followed by a Kyle Trask out of 89. A rookie on deck, Travis Etienne of the Jaguars. The rookie elitist, Najee Harris of the Steelers. Kyle Pitts of the Atlanta Falcons, followed by Levi out of 99 of the Lions. The 2001 throwback Mac Jones of the Patriots, followed by a rookie on deck, Zach Wilson of the Jets. Dwame Brown of the Washington Football Team, a 2001 throwback Jarrett Patterson of the Washington Football Team. A rookie on deck, Jamar Chase, followed by Sage Surratt of the Lions, and Elijah Moore of the New York Jets. And now on to our featured cards. The two quarterbacks, we have the out of 99 and the out of 75. The out of 99 field vision of Russell Wilson, followed by Zach Wilson out of 99. Then we have a Craftsman Nick Chubb of the Browns out of 99 going to Carl. And last but not least, we have our two autos. We have the Najee Harris Pen Pals auto and the Back to the Future Deontay Johnson auto. Both of those Steelers going to David. And with that, we are done with break 1181. And with that, it believes that we are done with today's breaks. That being said, don't feel bad if you entered into some breaks that haven't filled yet, because they're likely to fill for tomorrow. Tomorrow night, we kick off at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it is our certified football release party. You can use the promo code that is currently in the chat for 25% off. I believe, of course, it's not showing up in the chat now for me. So it's going to be CF25 for 25% off of that. We also have some UFC discounts tomorrow, but those will all be sent out in tomorrow's newsletter. Well, we can't wait to see you back. Thank you to all of you. Thanks to John and Dan for being here, and we will see you all tomorrow night. Thanks. Have a great day and happy breaking.